Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Three, your favorite all-queer D&D-based podcast. My name is Dusty, my pronouns are they, she, and I play Ivy Nightbreeze Tinkerfey, whose pronouns are she, her, and my brain is Swiss cheese today, and my internet is worse.
Your internet is pretty bad. Hello, everyone. My name is Ariana. My pronouns are she, her. I play Alara Spindlespark, whose pronouns are also she, her, and I'm moving my pen around in my hand. That's probably going to pick up on the mic during this introduction. So you're welcome, everyone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Wayra. My pronouns are she, they, and I play Véres, whose pronouns are he, they. And I'm really excited to get back down into things. I don't know if you can hear my cat in the background, but she's causing mayhem. Help.
Help. A note regarding content warnings. This campaign is a dark fantasy that deals consistently with topics of body horror, complicated relationship dynamics, emotional distress, fantasy violence, gore, mechanized spiders, mental health and illness, profanity, and romantic and sexual relationships. A full list of episode-specific content warnings can always be found in the show notes of each episode. Last time, our traveling party barely got any sleep. Raul had another nightmare, and everyone on watch was alert and tense as the plant life around them seemed to taunt and play with them. While it never erupted into a full-on battle, the vines and leaves managed to infect 2 guards while everyone else did their best to hack and slash through the invading vines. While Novik tried to sneak off with the intention of tracking the main body, Ivy nearly blasted him with a moonbeam as she saw movement and rightfully assumed it was the plants. After the vines seemed to retreat, our group pondered next steps and learned that one guard had a scroll of teleportation that was only to be used for transporting them all out of danger. Véres messaged Arias asking for more info on Rin and the other infected guards, and they all agreed it was safe to send the 2 guards back to Oladel on foot. And we pick up now with the guards departing. We should send them with someone, right? To make sure they get back safely?
Probably.
I think that would be a wise idea. I also think that perhaps Raul should go back as well.
Rayla looks at you kind of questioningly. Why do you say that?
The reason I say that is because he only seems to be getting progressively more tired. And I'm worried that it may affect... I don't want him to get hurt. You know what I mean?
He's just having some nightmares. He'll be fine.
He's not sleeping properly.
Most of us don't. We've seen some fucked up things recently. Our brother is sick.
Have you noticed he's been lagging behind?
He's a little slower than normal. What did he want to talk to you about anyway?
The nightmares, mostly. But, I feel like you need to ask him that. It's not really for me to divulge, you know?
With a 7 on her insight check, I think she's left more suspicious than normal.
Mm-hmm.
But she kind of nods, and then she's already looking off at the tent that he's in. She goes in there and she opens up the tent, and you hear kind of muffled conversation, and the 3 of you are left standing there. The other guards, the 5 Sealy guards, 2 of them were attacked in the night and injured. One of them was actually the one who was shit-talking Ivy. He was the one who was like angry about getting attacked.
Karma.
Mm-hmm.
But so they're kind of sitting off to the side, still like inspecting their wounds. Did we have everybody inspect each other for wounds? We did, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then so the other 3 who are not injured are just kind of like standing at attention. And then I think that the Oladel guards, the ones that we're playing included, are probably just keeping like an eye on the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
When Rayla goes into the tent, one of the Sealy guards comes up to you, Ivy. She is a Summer Eladrin with like very short cropped hair, about your height. She gets close enough and kind of like head down. My lady, may I speak to you for a moment?
Sure.
She steps closer. If you're sending someone back to chaperone them too, I would like to volunteer.
All right. Is everything okay?
She nods. I just would like to make sure that they get back safely is all.
I don't know. Insight check. Just...
Sure. Insight checker.
She's gonna fucking assassinate them on the road.
Listen.
She's actually a doppelganger.
11.
Well, she got a 3 on her deception. So I think you pick up that her motivation is not necessarily to make sure that they get home, that they get back safely. Véres would have noticed because he knew the guard was shit talking. She was very close to the guard, kind of like buddy to the guard who was shit talking. So Ivy, you just pick up that essentially that's not her entire motive.
Yeah.
You don't get anything necessarily like nefarious.
Like she's going to take them out in the middle of the night.
Right. No, you definitely don't get that. No. But it's not just like, because that she wants to, maybe you think she doesn't want to be here. She's not really super psyched about this mission, something like that.
She nods. She's like, yes.
She gives you like an exaggerated bow and walks
like,
away.
You don't know. Okay. All right.
And then she goes and sits with the other two.
So,
So,
what are you holding back?
I don't know what you mean.
She gives him a look that's like, bitch, I know. You're hiding something.
I'm not hiding anything from you two.
Well, then remind me.
You know.
I mean, in this moment. For this thing.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm. What aren't you telling Rayla?
He doesn't want me to tell Rayla about the hag.
Why not?
He doesn't want to worry her more than she already is about her other brother, and he does not want to go back.
And Laura kind of nods like, I get that, I guess.
I do, on one hand. On the other hand, though, he's a liability.
He should go back.
Right. I think he needs to go back. Because either he's going to slow us down, and also we have to watch in addition to ourselves, because if something happens,
Mm-hmm.
Alara's quiet for a moment, and then she goes, if it was one of you, I wouldn't let them send you back.
No, see, that's where I'm torn, right? I understand completely why he wouldn't want to go back and why Rayla doesn't want to be separated from him. Because I wouldn't want them to send either of you back either. And I certainly wouldn't want to leave you two alone.
Right, but if we were afflicted by a hag, you'd want us to get help, right?
Right.
So why can't we just tell Titania and make her heal him like she did Véres?
Titania is very busy right now, and unfortunately, she makes a face. I don't think she's going to pull herself away from a court session over the Unseelie court to heal a guard from another town.
She kind of is just like slowly taking in the information. So what's going to happen to him?
Do I know what happens to people who...
You can make a history, arcana. What are we thinking? I would say either history or arcana.
Okay. I mean, they're both the same for me, so... Another 11. Jesus Christ. Another 11.
You're not sure. Nothing good. It's a hag.
Mm-hmm.
Any type of curse either ends in like loss of life or loss of quality of, like, you can be alive and still have no quality of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hag curses usually don't end in anything spectacular. And he's getting worse. It's visible,
I mean, I don't know specifically what might happen, but probably nothing good.
At this time, Rayla comes out of the tent.
Before Rayla comes out, actually, just one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly nothing good, as you said. I don't know about you two, but after this is done, I would like to head to Deniglan, where I think the hag is. And I'd like to... He does like a cutthroat motion.
All right.
With your passive perception, both of you hear Rayla walking up, and she claps you on the shoulder, Véres, from behind.
Ooh. He stiffens.
And she goes, in response to what you just said, well, that's great, because I heard you know where this hag is.
Hello, Rayla.
Hello, Véres.
I do, yes.
She nods.
At least the vague area where she is. He told you?
She nods.
I apologize for keeping it from you.
I am only half mad.
Understandably so.
Alara and Véres don't pick up on it. Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, too, because you have spent a little bit more closer time with her, she's putting on a great front of, like, being super chill.
She's seething, isn't she?
She's not seething. She is afraid and
Scared.
nervous.
Okay.
Yeah. And she doesn't say anything, but she kind of squeezes your shoulder, Véres, a little tighter than is, like, friendly. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, don't fucking, like,
They fucking do that to me again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Figure out this fucking plant thing. And then we're killing a hag. And she doesn't even wait for you guys to respond. She like whistles and gets everybody fucking rounded up. And does anybody want to say or do anything?
Yeah. Grace is like, gotta say, I love a woman who can take charge. Let's go.
So I think what happens is we break down camp. The 2 guards who are injured and the 1 guard who volunteered to go their separate ways. And we push on.
Mm-hmm. No love
Okay.
lost for the 3 guards leaving. Bye.
Okay. I need a survival check. Nobody knows at this point. Rayla has lost. The road is gone. There's nothing familiar at this point anymore.
22.
All right. So with a 22, you are able once again to start to distinguish between the new foliage and the old foliage. And that's kind of how you're figuring out, okay, so this path, it looks like there was a path here. It's overgrown with new growth. So you're kind of guessing, but you are following that path.
Okay.
Is anybody, as we're going, if anybody wants to make an active perception check, let me know. Or if you want to use your passive as you're just kind of passively walking around.
Can I use Novik's passive?
Yes.
24.
So Novik notices. Does anyone else roll or have a passive above 20?
I'm going to have Véres make an active
roll.
perception check.
26.
Nice.
Dirty 20
Okay.
for Véres.
Does anybody else roll? Well, I think Alara is at the back keeping Raul company.
Felix is going to be by you two, so he's going to make an active perception check as well.
Tice is also going to make an active perception check.
Ooh, Felix, go off, King. Dirty 20 as well for him.
Holy shit.
Tice got a 6. Jesus, Tice.
Okay, so Tice doesn't notice. Rayla got a 3. Haven't rolled above a 10 today. Alara's not making a perception check because why would she? Raul is also not going to make. You know what? Raul will make a perception check. 14. He doesn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Everybody who got over a 20, Ivy, Véres, Felix, and Novik.
Mm-hmm.
You notice 2 things. So, a couple of hours of travel. Ivy is leading the pack, right? Following this trail.
Yeah.
It's once again getting more dense, more overgrown, but you were able to continue on following new growth, old growth, new growth, old growth. You begin to see out of the corner of your eyes again, vines snaking through. But every time you look, they pull back into the foliage.
Rude.
Second thing you notice, it is quiet. There is no birds chirping. There is no insects chittering. There is no animals walking through. The only thing you hear is your footsteps kind of crunching into the earth. Well, maybe not crunching, but stepping into the earth. That's not normal. It's a forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you travel on for maybe like 2 more hours. Does anybody say or do anything throughout this? Seeing the vines, seeing the lack of animals, all that.
Yeah, I think Felix is going to be like, hey, folks, keep your wits about you. The vines are kind of slithering around.
Alara nods. She's like wearing her electric glove, just like in case. And is just making sure that she always has eyes on Véres and Ivy. It's a really, like, even though we're kind of moving single-ish file, we're staying really close together. But she's making sure that, like, the both of you are okay. Anybody else?
Ivy's also going to keep an eye out. I think she's going to send Bia up to see if Bia sees anything concerning.
Concerning thing for Bia is at this point, it is difficult to break through the canopy. The growth is so dense. So she can make a dexterity, I think, maybe to try to wiggle through, or if you want to make a strength to try to push through, or if you can think of any other skill that she might be able to use to get through.
Dexterity for sure. Natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
So 22 total.
She flies up and she has to go slow, but she's able to weave her way strategically through these branches, avoiding the like really dense branch overgrown areas. And she makes her way out. What I will let you do is roll your last survival check.
Okay.
At advantage because Bia can now scout from above.
So roll again or roll with advantage?
You're going to roll survival with advantage.
Okay.
For Ivy. Because Ivy's the one who's leading the survival checks, right?
Yeah. 21.
I think what happens is you start to go off path and you hear Bia chittering from above, and she communicates to you that she sees a clearing up ahead to the west, and you were going slightly east.
Yeah.
So you reorient yourself and you're able to find this path that's leading to the west.
Cool.
And what happens is, I would say after about another hour, you're walking and you start to notice the branches, the overgrowth, it starts to thin. And then suddenly you are on the outskirts of a town.
Nice. We made it.
What you see with your passive perception, just right in front of you, is you see you're coming into a road that leads up to a farm. You're not on the actual path, because when this overgrowth like stops, it's almost like normal. The path starts again, and you notice you're probably about like 100 feet from the actual path. You just came out a little bit on the side in a field.
Yeah.
You see fences that like fence in the farm. You see a farmhouse, and then beyond the farmhouse, you see a town. There's a lot of trees still, and like very long, like lush, like willowy branches with like very vibrant greenery that are kind of like draped on either side of the road, that like drape over the road. It's really pretty.
Is it like kudzu, or it's the stuff that takes over everything?
Yes. So it is very similar to that.
Okay.
It looks like an invasive vining plant has kind of like taken over everything. If anybody wants to make perception checks, I can give you more information before you decide how you want to proceed.
19.
Okay, Laura got a 3.
Natural 20 for
Nice.
23.
So you all immediately there's still no noise. You don't see any livestock out or around the farm. You see this foliage that's everywhere, these vining leaves crawling up on top of the farmhouse. You look to the path that's about 200 feet away, and you see that it is completely overgrown with moss. With a natural 20, Véres, you see in the distance close to the farmhouse, you can make out 4 people who look to be like working, like doing farm work on the farm. And you also see 2 people who were like laying out in the field, butt ass naked, as the day they were born.
Oh.
And that's what you guys see.
Okay.
I think Bears looks to 4 people, then like scans over the field and like sees them and then does a double take. And he's like, is this town a nudist colony by chance?
Rayla does a double take. And you see Rayla is looking at the path where the moss is overgrown. She kind of shakes her head and looks at you. No?
He gestures to the field in which there are barren bodies just chilling.
Barren bodies. Not the barren bodies.
Alara looks and she's like, oh. And she looks away, like averts her eyes.
Ivy also does sort of like a double take.
Rayla looks very confused, and she's actually pointing in a direction kind of down the path where you see there's like a bridge that goes over like a creek. It's not like a big flowing water, but it's enough that it needs like a little bridge. And you all see that it is also completely overgrown with moss. Like the stone is covered in moss.
So it's not part of like the aesthetic of the town, this moss?
No. It was not like this when we passed through, not too long ago.
Less than a week, I think.
Well, and she just starts walking towards the path.
Ivy follows.
Rayla, maybe we should like come up with like a plan, or you just gonna... And Rayla stops and like turns around, and she's kind of standing a little bit ahead of everybody now. I mean, my plan is to go in and figure out what's going on. I don't know what else. If anyone has any other ideas. I mean, they know we're here, right? We've been followed by vines this whole time.
I do think it's safe to assume they know we're here. So talking to people, maybe, if they'll talk to us at all.
I mean, do we think that they're like all infected?
Probably.
Possibly.
If I were a giant mass of fuck all plants, I would probably sprout roots in the largest water source. So perhaps we look for that as well, as we talk to people.
Do we think that the biggest all mass of plants is going to just let us waltz around, or?
I mean, probably not. We might have to get ready to fight, but...
Assume that any interaction, I think, we should probably assume that they might try to infect us as well. So
That's what I was just thinking. Do you think that it's like luring us here to get more?
Right.
My only ask is that we don't just go in and start murdering villagers until we know what their deal is, and maybe if we can help them. She like looks at she's surveying like the whole everybody. Like she's not singling anyone out. She's just like
Novik full ass is like, yeah, I think that's to be expected. I don't.
It is right. It is. That is. Yeah. I
Prioritizing life. Yeah.
was just making sure that we're all on the same page. You know.
He like side glances at Ivy and Véres.
Ivy, like, what? Me?
He makes a face and looks at you, Lars. Says, is that not how you usually operate?
No, I just we're all new. We're just all working together for the first time in this capacity. So I just want to make sure we're not going in, balls to the wall, like Ivy likes to say.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so tell me what you guys would like to do. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? The farmhouse is on the opposite side of the creek. So kind of like when you get to the farmhouse, you have to like walk off the main road to get to the farmhouse. But if you were to go straight, you would go over the bridge, essentially, that leads into the town proper. So the naked people are closest to you from where you are right now.
Keep willfully forgetting about the naked people.
I'm going to keep reminding you about the naked people.
Yeah, Véres is going to the naked people.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay. So the naked people are not on the road. They're kind of like, they're inside of the farm fence.
Yeah, he's like, excuse me for a moment. And he like hops the fence and heads over.
Does anybody follow? Or are you going solo?
Yeah.
Solo.
No. Ivy's going to follow.
Ivy's going?
She ain't letting you do that on your own.
I think Alara follows up into a point where, like, if she needed to aid, she's close enough.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably going to stay like 60 feet at 60 feet range. And I think everybody else will stop with her. So Ivy and Véres, you walk up to these two human-looking people.
Oh, okay. Human-looking people.
Yeah, like humanoid. So they're human, some variant of human. Tan skin.
From all that naked sunbathing.
From the sun kiss. Yep, no tan lines.
Yeah.
Dark hair, dark eyes. And they're laying, they look like they're sunbathing is honestly what it looks like. And I think the one with female
anatomy. Yeah.
The one with tits?
The one with female anatomy, the one with tits. She opens her eyes. You see like big brown eyes, and she smiles, and she like gets up and like kind of leans back on her hands. So she's like, leaning back. And she's like, oh, hey, when did you all get here?
We only just arrived. Enjoying the sunshine?
She nods and like closes her eyes and puts her face up to the sun and smiles at the both of you. What brings you to this town? He says.
Ivy's regretting coming over here.
Mostly just passing through, but also looking for some information.
Ask away, man. What can we do for you?
Can I tell, looking at them, does it look like there's any like vines attached to them? Can I see?
You don't see any vines attached to them. And this is a field that is in fact overgrown, which I will say anyone who knows anything about farming is if you have grazing animals, it likely wouldn't be overgrown.
Yeah.
They eat it. But you can see that you can tell by the indent of the grass where they've been laying. They've been laying there for a while. You don't see any vines attached, but if you want to make a perception check, you can.
18.
I'm just gonna roll. Okay, well, I just can't roll above a 10, so it doesn't matter. I'm just not gonna roll. What happens is the woman stands up, and as she stands up, she like goes and tucks her hair behind her ear, and you see there is a puncture wound on her wrist. She like puts her hand behind her ear and she like reaches out to like shake your hand.
He takes it and he shakes hers.
She shakes it. It's very warm. And she like cups the other hand. I'm so excited to have some new people come to town.
Excited to be here. That, he points to her mark. Where did you get that mark?
Oh, she looks, I guess I've always had it. Do you both want to take the sun with us? It's so nice.
Take the sun.
Véres starts dripping. No, I'm kidding.
No. Ivy walks away. Unfortunately, we do have other things that we need to be doing.
Perhaps after.
She smiles. Her eyes are like wide and like super chill.
They're super far along in the process, aren't they? Because, like, last you heard from Arias, this is kind of like a later developing thing. Like, Rayla's brother doesn't have this, has just started this delusion.
Rayla's brother has just started to have some memory issues, recalling information. You can tell by the lack of tan lines on their body, they have either been nudists for a very long time or something happened some time ago that they just really love tanning naked in the sun.
I wonder if they own clothes anymore.
Why not?
You don't see any around.
Are the other people wearing clothes?
The people who are working on the farm, they are.
But nobody seems to think this is weird.
As far as you can tell.
No vines where they were sitting?
Nope.
I guess we'll return later then. Pleasure to meet you both.
She smiles.
Enjoy the sun.
And she sits back down and they close their eyes.
All right.
Yeah. He turns and walks away.
Ivy follows.
And he leans over to Ivy. He's like, I sort of just assumed there would be vines attached to them. I don't know what I thought was going to come from a conversation like that. But
nothing wrong with that, right? Still weird.
I am never one to yuck anyone's yums, as they say. But I'm certainly never becoming a nudist. And yeah, they return back. And they hear Véres denouncing nudism for himself.
Did you learn anything?
There's no vines attached to them.
Okay.
They have he taps his wrist absently as he talks. Says she has the mark of when the vines attacked, like the other gods had.
Okay. But they didn't attack you.
No. In fact, they invited us to sunbathe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she's had it always, that mark.
Okay. Onwards?
I guess so, yeah.
Are you guys going to walk on the path, or are you going to, like, stay off the road and go for the farmhouse?
I feel like the path.
Path?
Rayla seemed pretty keen on the path, so.
So you walk down the path. It's mossy, so it's like a little bit slippery. You don't have to make saves or anything, but everybody kind of just has to be mindful. Actually, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
As you're walking.
19.
Rayla passes, Alara passes, Raul passes.
Tice got a 24.
Bear's got a 16. Novik got
a 38.
Fucking 24.
Nice. Okay, you're all good.
And Felix got 17.
Yeah, it wasn't a high DC. I just wanted to see if anything comical happened. It's one of those things where, like, if you run, you can kind of slide on it. Like, it's that kind of slippery.
Felix is doing that.
But so you guys walk and slide. The trees, as you're walking on the path, are, pretty tall. And they do have all of that, like, viney overgrowth. You get to the part where you can break off to the farmhouse, or you can cross the bridge and go right into the town.
I think we're going into the town, correct?
I think so. If I look down over the bridge, there are vines, like the slithery ones.
Make a perception check.
18.
You see vines, but you don't see any moving at the moment.
Okay.
But you also see vines everywhere.
Chuck fire at it. No, I'm kidding.
Fireball!
As you walk by the 4 people who are farming, they all stop what they're doing and they all start waving to you guys.
Oh.
Felix waves back enthusiastically. Novik doesn't wave back at all, and Véres does like this little salute / sort of wave.
Ivy does a 2-fingered salute, eyeing them.
Alara waves.
Are they waving in sync?
There's something a little uncanny about it.
Yeah.
It's almost like you almost do like a double take, because like it's like all at the same time they stop what they're doing
and turn and wave.
And they all turn and they're just kind of standing there waving. And like it's not like a wave where it's like, oh hey, they're just like waving.
I don't like that. Ivy turns to Véres and Alara and kind of quietly goes, what if we just burn the whole town down?
Alara is like, well, we said that we were gonna investigate first, and look, they're waving. It's nice. I mean, they've been waving for.
Alara, that's the wave of people who are possessed by the same entity.
Oh,
one brain,
a hive mind, if you will.
I've read about those.
As you walk like past them, is anybody still looking at them?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they stop waving and they go back to their tasks. You notice that one of them is like raking, but it's the same pile of hay. And the other one is like polishing a saddle. There's no horses in sight. It's almost it's like animatronic vibes where it's like just doing the same.
It's a small world starts playing.
Yeah, same motion over and over.
It's some plant shit after all.
So do you cross the bridge?
Yep, Véres leans over to the two of them and is like, just say the word and I'll fireball. Creepy as fuck.
It's very creepy.
Maybe there's a way to help them.
Oh no, I'm sure there is, but...
Hello everyone and welcome to the mid-roll ad. Today I wanted to tell you about our Patreon. If you head over to the link in our show notes, you can find a bunch of free content, as well as our after episode show, Rainbow Dice Club Chat, or RDCC for short. You can access RDCC by becoming a paid tier member. In RDCC, we talk about character motivation, reaction, and give more insights into why the story is going the way it is, and sometimes, if you're lucky, a little spoiler too. So head over to our Patreon and become a member today. Now a word from one of our friends.
It has been 13 years since the world nearly split in two. Those of us that knew of the cataclysm at the time have tried to move on. However, as the lines between worlds started to thin again, it was only ever a matter of time before something terrible started to pay attention. But who will stand at the gates for us? Why, for our employees at Thorn Investigations, of course.
Least I can do for, all that you do for me.
My reflection looked back, distorted.
There's absolutely nothing normal about this.
This wasn't right from the start, so why don't you tell me the bits you're leaving out?
The Thorn Files is a Monster of the Week actual play podcast, perfect for fans of mind-bending mysteries and terrifying monsters. We have new episodes coming out every other Friday, and you can find us on whatever podcasting app you use. Join us for our new season in January 2025, or if you'd like, go listen to our first season. Whatever the case, we'll be happy to have you. Just be ready to be scared.
So you walk over the bridge, and this one is way slipperier because it is by the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I will need dexterity saves from everybody once again.
Felix got a natural 20. Véres got a natural 20.
Nice.
18 for Ivy, dirty 20 for Tice.
Nice.
Noah got 19.
So I want you guys to know, I rolled 3 different die for my 3 characters.
Uh-huh.
I got a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Oh.
So Rayla, who is at the front, is walking. I think she sees a vine move out of the corner of her eye, and she goes to grab her hand axe, and the quick motion, she loses her footing. She slides forward and she falls straight on her ass. I think from that commotion, Alara and Raul, who were walking next to each other, I think Raul runs to try to go help her, and he starts to slip. And when he starts to slip, Alara grabs onto him thinking she's going to help. And then they both go crashing down.
Véres grab them both.
What did you get on your save?
Natural 20.
Yes, make another dex save to grab them. I'll let you.
19.
Yes. So tell me how you grab them.
I think that he just grabs the back of both of their jackets and lifts them.
Lifts them?
Yeah, lifts them and then sets them down properly.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Alara nods. And
Alara nods.
He smooths down their jacket afterwards and says sorry.
Ivy goes and helps Rayla stand up.
She takes your hand. She's blushing. You're embarrassed that she fell.
I don't think anybody noticed.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, I think
she looks back and everyone's staring.
They're looking at something else, don't worry.
There was a vine, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
So you cross the bridge?
Yeah.
Novik is laughing. Novik laughs
nice.
Oh, he doesn't hide that he's laughing at all.
She takes something out of her pocket, a crumpled up paper, and throws it at him.
He bats it. Missile staring.
So you cross the bridge and you actually don't know what the homes are built of, guys, because guess what? They are covered in finery. There are lampposts that Ivy would know that typically would house a magical light at the end.
Yeah.
Vines. There's no lights. When you cross the bridge, you see a couple of homes on one side. You see what looks like could be a couple of stores, because the only reason you know is because there's like a sign that kind of hangs over the door.
Mm-hmm.
Can't necessarily read what they are because they are overgrown. You see a couple of people walking to and fro. Anybody who sees you, they stop and they smile and they wave and they keep on with their business.
Uncanny Valley wave?
Yeah, I guess. They don't do that weird constant wave. It's more so like a excitement. They see people, they wave, and then they kind of scurry off to whatever they were doing.
Bonitol.
Ilaria is gonna have ulcers.
Véres is joking 100%. It's not gonna burn at all. But does the vines look like they're coming from any one specific source?
No, they're coming out of the ground.
I need a locate creature spell.
Do you have one?
No, I do not have access to that spell. I used to. I do not anymore.
At this point, you all hear a door open off to your right side by one of the shops. You see a plus-size halfling elderly woman with gray hair walk out of the door with a watering can that you would use to water plants. And she starts like watering the ground around the building.
Oh, okay. That's not weird.
Is there any excessive vegetation around that?
I mean, there's excessive vegetation everywhere.
Yeah, but is it more so there? I'm trying to find evidence of where the fuck this originates, you know what I mean? So I'm like...
Well, you can make a perception check if you want to see.
I would love to.
Ivy rolled a 22.
16, it's nothing.
Véres doesn't see anything.
He's too distracted by the encounter with the two naked people.
Which is so valid.
Ivy, with a 22, you can see that there is, like, down the road, down this main road, there are some other houses kind of off in the distance, and it looks like it does butt up against, like, the forest again. But you don't see any, with a 22, you don't see any specific house that looks more overgrown than the other. They all look to be pretty much overtaken. The woman is singing as she's watering her building.
What is she singing?
Nothing. She's just humming a tune. She turns around at one point and she sees you all standing there aimlessly, I guess,
Not really aimlessly, but like looking for a direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She puts the watering can down and she clasps her hands together and she like shuffles over. She's got a big smile on her face. Oh, hello. What is it that I can do for you today?
Can I ask why you were watering the building?
I was watering the plants. We have to water the plants.
Right.
And watch where you're stepping there, young lady.
She picks up her boot.
You're standing on a leaf.
She steps back.
She nods. And she smiles again.
Does she have any visible marks on her?
Perception.
Dirty 20.
Don't see anything. She's dressed, like she's not naked.
Oh.
Yeah. So on her visible parts of her skin, you can't see anything. Alara carefully walks up, making sure not to step on any leaves after Ivy just got yelled at.
Yeah. I do have a question for you.
Ask away.
Where would we be able to find Kylus?
At his home, of course. And she stops and she stares off for a second. He would be happy to see you, I'm sure.
Great. Could you point us in the direction of his home, please?
She points towards those bigger houses that you saw that are like down the way, that kind of look like they're butting up against the forest.
She just looked like she went into her brain to ask what
That's
Kylus
what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
You think so?
Where she communicated with Kylus via the neural network.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, bring them.
Bring them to me.
I hate everything that just happened. Scary.
Perfect.
She's staring at you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you as well. Good luck.
Oh, she nods.
You too, with your plant watering.
Watch your step.
Yeah, careful not to step on any errant leaves.
I'm going to step on everyone.
She laughs. I'll murder you if you do.
You can certainly try.
All right, have a good day then.
You too.
And she goes back to watering her plants.
Véres walks. He doesn't step on anything, but he starts laughing, actually. When they're a little bit away, he actually bursts out laughing.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
That was so refreshing. I've never had someone come up to me and blatantly say they're gonna murder me outright. Sounds amazing. More
So
of
you
that,
all
please.
hopscotch your way through the road.
Véres is having a delightful time now. That's so funny.
So I will say, as you make your way out of like town proper and down this kind of road where the homes get a little bit like slightly more extravagant, you do notice that there is one all the way, like the house at the end of the lane.
Yeah.
It had a fence that is completely overgrown, and you start to notice as you're walking that the vines are getting thicker and more like twisted and like wrapped up into anything. It gives a vibe of like, even though it's very lush and like vibrant, it gives a vibe of like everything else around it has been like choked out essentially because these vines have completely taken over. It becomes very clear which house is the house that you're looking for because the vines are like woven through, like broken through the windows and woven in. The door is slightly ajar, looks to be dark inside. As you kind of walk up, there's a porch, which again, like the railing is just vines. Who's walking at the end of the pack? Like, what's the formation?
I think Tice and Terry are probably at the back.
Felix will be in front of Alara and Raul, just like sandwich, keep guard.
What's Tice has a high passive perception?
14. Not too high, but...
She does notice that it looks like there's some villagers that are kind of like lining up, facing you guys from the way you came.
Okay.
Maybe about like 80 feet away.
Naturally.
I'm hearing the boss music from Bloodborne.
Yeah, for real.
Is there an autosave and a bunch of health potions hiding around here? Yeah.
F5.
You see 2 health potions. You
Alt
see
F3.
a ring of plant resistance. I don't freaking know.
Are there any crates around that I can loot really quick? Or...
There's a sword that does +5 to plant entities.
Yeah. The gods were like, you need this, by the way.
Does she do anything?
She tells the person in front of her, and then it sort of like ripples up through.
What does it say? What do they say by the time it gets up front? Telephone.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a D4.
Okay.
1 and 2 is complete nonsense. 3 and 4, it's fine.
Please 3 and 4. Please 3 and 4.
It's a 4. So
Nice.
Yeah, it pretty much conveys that there are weird people in the back.
Alara turns around, and as she does, and anyone else does, you see like a few more. They come out of like from like behind a building, and they're just forming like a half circle, and they're smiling.
Yeah. Because it would be less creepy if they were just scowling. The fact that they're like, hey, neighbor, smile.
Does anybody else feel like they're about to be indoctrinated into a cult? They didn't want to be.
I feel like we're about to be,
I'm so tired of cults.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I don't think this is a cult. I think this is a hive.
Mind.
I think this is one. The cult of one.
He's going to reach into his pack, and he's going to put on gloves, and he's going to make his sleeves roll down. Oh, wait, his new outfit doesn't have sleeves.
He's got his full arms out.
Fuck. It's like, he just shakes his head and says, the most unpractical.
He pulls a poet shirt out of his bag
And slips it
slips
over.
it on.
I think you hear before you see the vines that have like woven themselves through like the wood of like the porch, like on the floor, on the railing. You hear like the creaking sound when you look, you watch, and you see them kind of twisting as they get like even tighter on what they're wrapped around.
Yeah. All right.
So, how much do you value Kylus?
I don't know him.
All right.
I don't know him from Nemeth.
Novix literally splutters. He's like, we are not murdering a council member. Absolutely fuck not. It's like, hold the phone.
Nevik, he might already be dead.
If this is his house, I'm just gonna say things are not looking good. Like, do you think he's just in there hanging out? And what if he's the mastermind?
He's just in there hanging out?
Novik just rubs his face.
Ivy goes up and knocks on the door.
Okay, I was gonna say whoever's watching the people behind, they've taken a couple of steps closer to you guys. So maybe now they're like 70 feet away.
Yeah, Ivy goes and knocks on the door.
So the door is slightly ajar.
Okay.
So when you knock, it just kind of opens a little bit more and it creaks and you don't hear anything.
Kylis?
Nothing.
Véres is gonna walk in. He's gonna peek his head through the door.
It's pretty dark. When you look in, you see kind of directly in front of you is like a wide, grandish staircase that leads up. And then you see a room, 2 rooms to the left. You see 1 room to the right. You're assuming like kitchen, living room type stuff. Main thing, so it is dark down here. The windows are overgrown with vines. And it's the same thing. I mean, there's holes in the floor from where the wood has split, where the vines have made their way through, wrapped around the staircase, all the way up as well. You do notice, though, that there is like a mass of vines that are going up the stairs.
Ivy's gonna again call for Kylis.
Are you stepping into the house?
Yeah.
Véres is, yeah.
Okay. So who goes into the house and who is still outside of the house at this point?
Ivy and Véres are in the house, I guess.
Alara goes in as well with you guys.
I mean, I assume Tice is gonna be in the back, so she's not gonna be able to make it up in time for whatever the fuck you're about to say is happening.
I think Novik will be inside. Felix is gonna stand post out, face the crowd, and just kind of like, wait and see if he's gotta punch some faces in.
He's itching. He's like doing his little dance.
Yeah, do a little dance. He's doing his warm up.
As everybody is starting to like kind of split up, Alara, when she crosses the threshold with Ivy, Véres, Novik, Rayla, and Raul, she looks back and she sees Felix, Tyson. She sees the other 5. She sees the other 5 guards because we've let 5 go at this point. She's like, okay, are we splitting up? Do you want them to stay outside and like keep an eye? What are we doing here?
Keep an ear out. If you hear yelling, make your best judgment.
Who are you saying that to?
The air. Probably Felix. I think Felix is right there.
Okay.
I think Tice and Terry are at like the base of the steps because Terry's not going to be able to go inside anyways.
As soon as you say that and you turn around, Ivy?
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, cool. Love that for me. Natural 1.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as literally as you're turning around, you get pushed forward and you land on, I think, your hands and knees. And when you turn around, you see this vine has slammed the door closed and you watch as a mass of vines spread out and cover the door. And you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
All right. I've got great feelings about this. From her seat on the floor,
Rayla rushes over and helps you up.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong. We're fine.
No, it'd be fine.
Totally fine.
Be perfectly fine. She nods at Rayla in thanks.
She goes, don't worry, no one was looking.
Novik's laughing at her.
I certainly was, actually, but...
Alara's like peering kind of like up the stairs as you all are just listening to these like creaks and groans of the house as you are watching vines just very slowly like continue to like tighten their way into the foundation of the home.
Mm-hmm. Remind me again, this plant feeds off of magic was what we think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let it eat me.
Don't let it eat me. I really don't have any good like non-spell options.
You have a sickle.
Alara's looking up the stairs and she sees what looks to be like some few rays of light that look to be shining like from up above. And she also hears this like slow dripping sound. And she looks to everyone and she's just like, okay, I guess we're going up the stairs, yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
The stairs are overgrown with vines. So it's not like you're walking up regular stairs, right? You're walking up essentially branches and things like that. Tell me what skill you would like to roll with to get your way up the stairs.
Athletics.
Okay.
Animal handling. No, I'm kidding.
I want to talk to the plants and make them lift me up the stairs.
Can I use survival?
You can use dexterity, you can use acrobatics, I think it's acrobatics or athletics would probably be it. Alara's going to use acrobatics because she has a -2. Please please.
18.
To improve.
Okay, Raul is rolling a disadvantage.
Véres dirty 20. Novik 22 for Novik. I feel like they're just showing off for each other at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me how tell me how Novik and Véres show off up the stairs.
No, I don't think they do.
They're both flipping around and
Véres is like walking in a handstand and Novik is doing like front flips.
This is not the time for that.
yeah, they do that. Then Ivy and Alara just look at each other and just pick their way up.
Yeah.
No, I think that they both very like deftly just maneuver their way through the vines.
Okay. So Raul's rolling a disadvantage because he has a level of exhaustion. Raul fails. So I think what happens is he starts to climb, and these vines are like moving too as you go, just to be dicks, like as a detriment, you know?
Yeah.
Alara has found like one vine and she's literally like hugging and pulling her way up. She does so successfully. Rayla stays behind with Raul. When he falters, she goes to grab him, and he starts like sliding down some of the vines as they kind of almost like move out of the way to make his fall easier. And she grasps his forearm, and she's gonna make it athletics. I need
You got this
so bad, you guys.
You know, you can give yourself
with a
guidance.
14. Well, I can't give Rayla guidance, but that's okay. She got it. With a 14, and her strength is plus a lot. Plus 5. Oh, and she has advantage on strength checks. So, well, that was a 3. So she grabs him with one hand, she grabs with the other, and she hauls him up. You guys make it to the top of the stairs. Who do you think made it up first?
Probably Novik.
Novik gets to the top of the stairs. He looks around. It's like an open balcony, like a upstairs balcony with, you know, doors leading to rooms. And what he sees is 4 pods of plant matter, vinery, leaves. And he also sees 4 people in various states of decay inside of these pods. And the dripping noise, there is like this pinkish green ooze that's like leaking out of the pods and dripping.
Does Novik recognize Kylus in any of these pods?
Make a perception check. Or make an investigation check. I think it's investigation.
13.
He does not. Definitively, I will say he does not recognize Kylus. When Alara gets up the stairs, Alara and Véres make investigation checks. Ooh. Well, there you go.
Oof, okay. 24.
I got a 28. Véres and Alara both recognize the gnomish woman, the court day, the woman that they saw in the hallway yelling at the guard, and then she went to the queen.
Aww.
To ask for help.
Well, that's depressing.
Alara gets closer to it, I'd like instinctively. She like reaches out and then like hesitates because, you know, she doesn't want to touch it. And she's gonna make a medicine check just like visually with a 10. She can't tell if like she seems like she's alive or not. What is everybody else doing? There's 3 doors. There's 1 door directly in front, and then there's 2 on either side of the balcony.
Which one are we in currently?
You're in like you're on like an upstairs. I keep saying balcony, but it's like an upstairs landing. Mm-hmm. So like you come up the stairs, there's a landing, and then there's a door in front of you. Yes.
On the landing?
Yes. It's like a wraparound.
You said they're in states of decay, like
the bodies are. The one that Alara was looking at, the Nina, is like the least decayed.
But she's obviously dead.
Alara couldn't tell with a 13 medicine check.
Okay. Ivy's gonna, I guess, try and see if she's dead too. 18.
She's not dead. You can see like very slow, labored, soft breathing. Like it's barely perceptible to your eye because nobody wants to get in there and touch anything, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's all like ooey gooey.
Okay, well, if she's alive, Ivy's gonna take out her dagger.
Okay.
And advance towards it to cut her out.
Okay. I guess let me think about this for a second. Make another medicine check to see if you can figure out where and how to cut without potentially cutting into the person.
22.
Yes.
Nice.
So you go up and you very carefully and like strategically start cutting away the pod, which is basically just like plant life matter. It takes you like a minute, I think.
Mm-hmm.
which is a long time when everyone is just kind of standing around. And if other people are doing other stuff, we can get to that in a second. As soon as you get it like fully sliced open, she like sloughs out of it and she falls on top of you. She is a gnome though, so she's only like 2 feet tall. Do you go to catch her or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instinctually.
So you kind of get down, like, I think Alara will get down with you. I think Alara's right next to you. And so you both go as she falls out.
Pulse.
Alara will immediately feel for a pulse. And I think she's instinctively going to try to heal her.
Okay.
But before we do that, what is everyone else doing?
The door directly in front.
Mm-hmm.
Novik is going to try to clear. So he's the door open. He's going to ease the door open.
Okay.
And kind of look up immediately and then around.
What's Véres doing?
I think he's backing up Novik for this right now.
Okay. Rayla is... So honestly, I think at this point, Rayla is like whispering to Raul. No one can hear what they're saying, but they're having a conversation. They're right at the top of the stairs. Novik, as you look into the door, as Véres, you hear behind you this body, like this noise of this slurping noise of the thing opening, the body falling out. Novik and Véres, you both look into the room and you see sunlight, first of all. The first thing you notice is it's very bright in here. There is a large plant creature. It's almost got like this like thick body, like cylindrical body that goes up probably about like 10 feet. And at the top, it looks like it has almost like a mouth hole. And it's got 4 greenish yellow circular things on it that almost look like eyes, and then it has these 4 large like vining tendrils that are kind of like undulating. You notice the reason that you're seeing sunlight is because this thing has broken through the wood of like the back of the house. The roof has collapsed in on itself and looks like there was like a window or door behind it where it went out to like a balcony. And so the creature is kind of half in, half out of this, where this door wall was leading out onto the balcony. And what happens is as soon as you open the door, you look into the door, you watch one of these long like vining tendrils whip out. It grabs the door handle and it rips the door off of its hinges. And that's where we're going to roll for initiative. And dear listener, it took us like 15 minutes to roll initiative, so we did it off screen. At the top of the round, before anybody gets to go, the creature's going to use a legendary action.
Beautiful.
All of these vines that have been snaking throughout the house, up the walls, on the ceiling, breaking, kind of carving through the wood, begin to shake, rumble, and tighten. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
23.
Dirty 20 and a 15. Novik got 15.
Novik and Véres, you start to feel the rumble, and you watch as underneath your feet, there's like a plank of wood that almost starts to shift, and then it splits and cracks, and it just leaves like a 3-inch space in the floor that you can see into the downstairs. You both manage to keep your footing. Ivy and Alara, you're both already on the floor because you were addressing the woman in the pod. So I think you just kind of bear down and hold on as everything starts to shake around you. You hear wood snapping. You hear a piece of the banister like kind of rip off. Raul and Rayla, unfortunately, because they were both at the foot of the stairs, as this wood starts to move, it creates a space that wasn't there before, and Raul starts to slip. Rayla goes to try to grab him, and she winds up kind of falling as well. As she goes to move him, some more wood on the floor breaks open, and her leg falls through. She's going to take 4 points of, I guess it would be slashing damage. And you hear her curse as she tries to like pull her leg out, and Raul, just trying to help her, is going to get hit by some falling debris. God damn it. He also takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And at the top of the round, Véres.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm going to go over and help Rayla out of the floor. Strength check?
Yes, make a strength check.
17.
I think you run over, and she just immediately like looks up at you as Raul has like one of her arms flung over, and you just grab her arm and you're able to like hoist her up so that now they're both on their feet. They both would have started out prone, but now they're both be on their feet.
Perfect. I'm then going to move back into the doorway, and I'm going to bonus action rage in anticipation
Okay.
of the incoming attack. I think it's going to be his turn.
Okay. Next up, we have Ivy. So Ivy, you're up, you're on the floor. You just essentially literally just saw that Nina is barely has a pulse. Mm-hmm. And Alara is on the floor next to you, both I think Alara is looking back and forth, but you both are down on the floor with this body.
Okay, I think she's gonna gently like remove herself from holding the body, and I want her to start moving towards the creature because she's gonna want to attack this thing. Can she make it in?
You can use your movement to get in view of the doorway. So if you use your 30 feet of movement, you'll have a line of sight on the creature.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at it, a short bow at it.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Are you aiming for anything specific?
I want to go down the gullet.
Okay. You're shooting into the mouth?
Yep.
All right.
That's 6 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Is this only the second time Ivy's ever used a crossbow in the campaign, I feel like?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Get it, girl. Let's go.
So you, I say you bullseye. You get right in the hole. And you hear, ow! No, I'm just kidding.
That would be wild.
I'm in here, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
It is mean.
Yeah. It smacks into it. It's like almost sticking out a little bit, so when it opens and closes the hole, it kind of closes around the crossbow.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is that your turn? Would you like to do anything else?
That is going to be... Yeah, my turn.
Okay. As the crossbow plinks into it, you hear this dissolving sound, and you watch the crossbow, the piece that was visible, fall and disappear down its gullet. Okay, so everybody is currently too far away from it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
So what it's going to do is it's going to take all 4 tendrils and it's going to slam them on the ground. And as it slams them, all of the vines again start tightening and moving, and everybody needs to make a dexterity. Well, actually, hold on. No, fuck it. Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
God, Novik is rolling like piss today. 22 for Véres, 13 for Novik.
Véres and Ivy, you're the only ones that pass.
Oh boy.
Everybody else takes 4 points of assorted bludgeoning, piercing, slicing damage. Everything starts to shake. The piece of the banister that Raul, I think, was grabbing for support literally falls under him. Rayla, Raul falls to the floor again. Alara, I think that a piece of ceiling falls and just boinks her in the head for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Boink.
And Novik, the door frame falls in front of you. And as it does, it just kind of scratches you on the way down, and you take 4 points of damage.
Fair enough, yeah.
Next up, Novik and Rayla rolled the same for initiative, so I need them both to roll d20s because I can't remember if we did it last time.
Whose dex is higher?
Oh yeah, whose dex is higher? Definitely.
Novik has 5 in his dex.
Yes, so Novik goes first.
Okay.
Sorry, thank you.
I know we love rollies.
I do love rollies. So clearly there's no like rationalizing with this thing. So he's just gonna go in.
Is Novik one to rationalize with things?
Yes. Yeah.
Fair.
He usually tries to talk things out and talk people down.
Aw.
But not today.
Not to a giant plant monster? I wonder why.
Yeah, can't imagine why. So he's gonna like take a side glance at Ivy and Véres, just so that they connect, like make eye contact so they see him go. And he's gonna run in and he's gonna take 2 unarmed strikes. Gonna kick this thing off.
All right, everybody, bear down.
Let's go.
It's a monk's turn. We're gonna be here a while.
3 hours later.
First is 26, the other is 22 to hit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, just so that we can save this monster has a 16 AC, so I feel like it's gonna be fairly easy to hit.
Okay, perfect. Good
You
to
say
know.
that.
Yeah. Until it's Alara's turn.
So the first one, he's gonna kind of like rush forward and just straight up punch the shit out of it, like square in the body, I guess. I want to say chest, but I don't think this thing has a chest.
It actually is an 8-pack. This is a hot monster.
No, listen.
Please, we're already a hair's width away from tentacle porn.
Please. He's just going to reach out straight up, just like sock it, and for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the second one is going to hit for 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And I think that's going to be his turn for now. He's just going to assess this thing and see how much he has to put into it.
You take your 2 quick strikes at this creature. What is Novik's passive perception?
24.
The membrane of its skin, where you're punching it, and it's what we're going to consider like a chest area, you can see through it, and you see the faint outline of like a body in there. Rayla is up next. So Rayla's prone. She's going to stand up. She is going to... Rolls on the floor. Oh, God. She's going to use her action to help him stand up with a strength check. So, yeah, with a 17 on the die. They do like that forearm grasp, and she pulls him up, and she puts him behind her. And so she's going to move just to stand slightly in front of him. This really blows.
Says the person who made this monster.
Yes, because she's going to protect her brother.
Should have sent him back.
She is having that thought of like, I should have sent him back.
Yeah.
So that's her action. She just kind of readies. She actually takes out both of her hand axes in preparation for her next attack. Next up, Alara is probably watching the commotion at this point as Ivy left the scene to go make her attack. And she hears this almost like this coughing noise and then like this gurgling down next to her. And when she turns to look, Nina has stood up. Her head is kind of like lolling to the side.
No.
Eyes are just kind of glazed over. And she's going to take an attack at a prone Alara because she's down on the floor. Well, it got a 3 and a natural 1. Alara does that little thing and she just like shimmies back a little bit as this thing goes to slam down on her, but misses by a hair. And a fist that comes down kind of like splats a little bit, and then it like makes this suction sound. You know those things that you throw and they stick on the wall and then you pull them back?
Sticky hands.
Yes, like a sticky hand. Pulls back.
Gross.
And Alara just like takes a deep breath. Next up, one of the other pods that was looking dormant starts to kind of move and shake, and out of it emerges another pod person. And that one is going to just move. It's going to move to Rayla. So it slowly like zombie shuffles over to Rayla. 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it just makes its hand into a fist and swings at her. And next is Raul. Raul is going to pull a short sword off of his hip. And he has disadvantage because he has exhaustion. As he goes to pull the sword out, it gets like caught, jammed up in the sheath, and he is unable to pull it out. Over to their right, they hear another of the pods start to like undulate and then get birthed out of the pod. And another one shambles over to them. Oh, it doesn't. It shambles closer to them, but it cannot make it there on this turn. Actually, it'll dash. It'll dash so it can get close to them. And then Véres from behind you, as you're looking at, I think, Novik, you hear this swarping sound from behind you as another pod is birthed, and it comes up to you for a 22 on the die.
It's me. Yep.
You are going to take 3 points, so you think you only take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
As maybe you turn just in time. And now it's Alara's turn. Alara is going to look very apologetically at Nina the gnome, and she's going to shock and grasp her and then run away a little bit. So, oh, wait a minute. It might hit. They have a really low AC. It just fucking hits. Okay.
Yes. Get it.
Holy shit. 14 points of shocking damage as she just grabs her on the shoulder, I think. And you watch this flash of electricity go through.
Nice.
Okay, top of the round. Ground shakes. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Rude. 21.
Dirty 20 for Novik, 18 for Véres.
Okay, so everybody passes but Raul, unfortunately. He's at disadvantage, so it kind of just
The tracks.
sucks. Jesus Christ, I've rolled a 4 for bludgeoning damage every time. As one of the other pod people approaches him, he goes to step back, and the wood is loose right below his feet, and he stumbles backwards and takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, Véres, you're up.
I think he's going to turn and face this creature.
Okay, the one right by him.
Yeah, and he's going to hold out his hand as if holding a weapon, and it's going to, operate from vermilion smoke. His scythe that we all are very familiar with, and then he's going to take 2 swings at it.
Do it. They have a 10 AC, so just FYI.
Oh, I hit my first one. I definitely hit with my second.
Nice.
So I think he's just going to do a couple of spins in his hand, and then he's just going to whiff it around for the first hit. 8 points of slashing damage for the first. And then 13 points of slashing damage for the second.
This thing immediately, you take 2 hits into it, and it looks fucked up. It's looking like it's hurting. Véres, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nope, that's going to be it for now.
Okay, Ivy, you're up.
Ivy's gonna shoot a crossbow at the one that's in between Rayla and Raul.
Perfect. Okay, go for it.
That's a 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Sweet. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Fuck it up, Ivy.
So you hit it right in the shoulder and it like steps back a little bit. Is that your turn?
Yeah. There's nothing else I can do.
Now, I will say, just for reference, you can do magic to it, but you do have the knowledge that it's going to take half damage and you're going to absorb whatever's left. So if somebody wants to do anything...
you really think that Ivy's gonna...
I'm just
purposefully hurt herself?
I'm just putting it out there that it is an option. Novi, this plant creature, with you being the only one in range, is going to take its 3 attacks.
Oh, yay. Hit me with your best shot.
And it's going to... Natural 20, 16, 17 on the die.
Okay, his AC is 20.
Okay, so are they all still hit because I have a +7 to hit?
Oh boy, okay.
You're about to get fucked up. Okay, so the natural 20 is 22 points of slashing damage. And then 9 points of slashing damage. 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy.
And then, you also need to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh no.
You got this.
It's 17.
So the 2 top tendrils, I think, kind of close in on you, and they both slice at either of like your forearms simultaneously. And you notice that the edges of this thing are like serrated. I think with a natural 20, what it tries to do is it slashes into like your leg and it tries to wrap around to try to like make you lose your footing. You do take that full damage, but you are because you passed your strength save, you are able to kind of
rip my leg out of the vine. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, that's gonna be its turn. Novik, you're up immediately after.
Holy fuck. Okay, motherfucker. Cool. So he's gonna take his 2 unarmed strikes. Both of them hit.
Okay.
First one is 9 points of bludgeoning damage. I think that he's gonna like sidekick into the side of it. And the second one is 8 points of bludgeoning damage, which I think that he's gonna take that same foot and he's gonna drive it into one of the tentacles.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows.
Nice. Oh boy.
You got this.
Novi's mad.
Yeah. He's a little upsetty spaghetti.
I would be too.
Yeah. He's like, listen, bitch. One of them hits for 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and I think that he's just gonna come around with his elbow and just drive that into any part that it can connect into, the main body, preferably. That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage. I think with this one, I would like to spend an additional key point, and I needed to make a con save.
18.
Shit. Okay.
It's really
So nothing
historical
happens.
that I can just roll high for only monsters.
That's okay.
Is like genuinely.
It makes it fun.
Fun is a word.
Okay, so nothing happens, but he's gonna kind of like punch it in the proverbial mouth area, and then he's just gonna chill.
You punch it in the mouth area, and this like greenish sludge goes like flying and splats across the room.
Gross.
It looks fucked up.
Good.
Like
Fuck
it looks like it's hurting. Next up, we have Rayla. Okay, so Rayla is going to also attack the one that is closest to her brother. That's the one that Ivy just hit. So she's gonna put her trusty hand axes back in their holsters. She's gonna reach across her back. She's got those 2 scimitars strapped crisscross. She whips them out and she's just gonna take 2 quick swipes at this monster. So only one of them hits. So that's 6 points of slashing damage. And then she's going to use her bonus action to attack again. And that hits for 9 points. Okay. She takes out both of her scimitars. She hits with one. I think when she hits, the thing reels back, so she misses with the other, but then she comes back across really quick to make that 3rd strike. This thing is looking also pretty hurt. It is Nina the gnome's turn. Nina is going to, unfortunately, trudge her way back to Alara. And with a 16 on the die, it does hit. Only does 5 points of bludgeoning damage, as I think it like pushes her, honestly. And then the pod that's right next to Rayla is going to take its attack. Let's see. So it's going to attack Rayla. It meets it, beats it. It just hits. for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. I think it goes to like wail on her face, but she turns enough and catches it in like her shoulder. And now it's Raul's turn. Does not hit. He just kind of curses under his breath and finally gets his sword out. He's not looking so hot. More pods. So the pod next to Raul hits with a 19. Poor baby. 6 points for Raul. I think as Raul is trying to pull his sword out, this thing just kind of wails on him. And then number 4, which is near Véres.
Okay.
For a 9 on the die, it misses.
Get fucked. Véres just kind of like moves back.
Nice. Top of the round. Dexterity saves for everybody.
Dirty 20 for Novik and an 18 for Véres.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You will not have to make one for the next round.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
You're dipping and dodging and you're just you're looking up at the sky like anticipating any cracks or falls or anything like that.
Paranoid now.
Okay, so 3 of the pods fail and Rayla and Raul fail. Everything starts shaking again and you're watching. At this point, everybody is watching. There is dust falling from the ceiling. There is like bigger tears happening in the floors and more of the ceiling is just coming down. And I think everybody, so Rayla, Raul, pod 1 and 2 get hit with some debris for just 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Let's say the one by Véres gets hit also. Véres, you're up.
How's this thing looking in front of me?
It's looking like it's at half health, if I'm going to be completely honest.
I'm going to take 2 hits at it.
It'd be weird if you just decided this time to do 1.
Well, I might.
If you thought it was dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna only do 1 on it for now, actually.
Okay.
Just in case, because I don't know how much half hit points is. It's 13 points of slashing damage, and he's just gonna come down onto its shoulder.
It looks like it's on its last leg.
Okay, I'm gonna take my last hit at it then. Get it out of the way. And they have 10 AC, you said?
Yes.
Okay, that hits. 11 points of slashing damage.
Yep. Tell me how you kill this thing.
I think that he flips the scythe around and just kind of actually jabs the bottom part of the hole into it, because that is pointed. So it's gonna be 11 points of piercing damage. And he's just gonna stab, like, I don't know, maybe through the heart.
You stab where you think the heart might be. Its body goes kind of taut and tense, and like suddenly like these glazed eyes look at you as if in a moment of realization you're not sure. And then this thing like almost like turns into like this gelatinous ooze as it crumples to the floor, and you hear that sizzle, and you watch it burns a hole through the floor as it sizzles away.
Okay, good to know.
So now there's like a 5-foot hole in the floor right by you.
Okay, looking around, how's everybody else holding up?
Let's see here.
Ivy's good.
Raul looks a little fucked up, like bludgeoned, and everybody else looks okay. Alara has taken some damage, but she's standing up. Rayla looks okay.
Okay, if Alara looks like she's holding her own, he's gonna go over and he's gonna help Raul out, and then he's gonna stay there for next round because he's used all of his attacks.
Okay, perfect. Ivy, you're up.
Okay, since Véres has gone over to help, she's gonna leave him in capable hands. She's gonna shoot at the big gun.
Do it.
16.
Yeah, that hits. It meets it, beats it.
6 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
All she's fucking got.
All right. So again, Novi, baby boy, so sorry. You're the only one there. So it's going to take its 3 attacks at you. Not so great this time.
Are they considered ranged attacks?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So only 2 of them are going to hit. Jesus. 13 points for the first one. 12 points for the second one. And you need to make a strength save of 15.
Oh boy. Novik is looking fucked up. But that's okay. He'll be fine. And a strength save, you said? 16?
Just makes it.
Yes.
So again, I think 2 of the vines go, I think, at your torso. It's trying to, because it couldn't get you with the 1, it's trying with its double vines to wrap around you, and you're able to escape, but you do take a shit ton of damage. And Novik, it's your turn.
Immediately, I'm going to spend 2 key points to quicken heal.
Okay.
So he gets back 10 points of health.
Nice.
So he's back up to 40, which is nice. And I believe that is an action.
Okay.
As a bonus action, motherfucker's going to spend another key point and step of the wind and get his ass out of there for now. To heal himself, he's going to take a moment to just kind of like breathe in and center himself. And there's just like soft, kind of like golden pinkish glow. Some of his wounds close a little bit, some of the bruises lessen. He seems a little bit better. Realizing the shit that he's in by himself.
For real, though.
He could probably continue doing this, but he doesn't want to risk it and be a liability. So he's going to look around really quick, assess where everything is, and super fast is just going to kind of like duck under a hit that was going to go swipe him, and he's going to turn and he's going to book it out of the room.
Okay, perfect.
He books it all the way to the next county.
And
he's
here.
out of there.
Yeah. When he enters the room, if anybody sees him coming in out of the corner of their eye, he's fucked up.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
That's going to be his turn. Yep, for now.
Okay, perfect. So Rayla is once again going to do her quick. Okay, so that hits. That misses, and then she's going to bonus action. Okay, so the bonus action hits. I think she's trying to like take this thing's fucking head off. She's going for the one that's still closest to Raul.
Mm-hmm.
So for a total of 13 points of slashing damage, she hits with one, she misses with one. With the third one, she's going to do something cool for flavor. She drops the sword in her right hand. She throws the sword in her left hand up, catches it with two hands, and just takes this thing's head off.
Nice.
And again,
Nice.
it sloughs onto the ground with the splat noise, burns a hole of acid through, and that one is dead now as well. And she takes she just gives a quick glance at Raul, and he kind of nods nervously. So number 2 is gone. Next up is Nina the Gnome. Is once again going to go for Alara with a natural 20. I know. So she takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
As I think it just wails right in the chest, and she's like, "Ugh!" Like she loses her, she gets like the wind knocked out of her.
As she would, yeah.
Alara is looking worse for wear. Next up is the pod that's now between Véres and Rayla. I think because Rayla just killed one of its own, it's going to go for Rayla. It just fucking hits. 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and that is its turn. Raul is up. He's going to try to go for the one that just hit his sister at disadvantage. He misses. Natural 1. I think as he goes to step, the hole that just burned through, when he steps, another piece of wood breaks off. And so he just barely is able to catch himself from falling through the hole. Now it is Alara's turn. She is going to immediately, I think on like instinct, retaliate. And so she's going to take her glove. I rolled 2 1s.
She got the wind knocked out of her. Of course you rolled 2 1s.
This thing punches her right in the chest. And I think instinctively, Alara grabs it with her gloved hand and shocks it for 2 points of damage. Because it now cannot take reactions, because it's shocked, she is going to run away a little bit. She's going to run over to Novik. I wish we could do that thing in Baldur's Gate where I throw a potion on the floor and it hits it's both of us.
Yeah.
And
Heal yourself.
she looks at Novik and she's catching her breath, and she sees how messed up he is, and she just goes, I was coming over to heal you, but who looks worse between the two of them? How many hit points does he have?
Her, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, her for sure.
Because she has a bonus action.
He's got like an IV left in him of hit points.
Obsessed.
What a unit of measurement.
It might be more than an IV, to be honest.
I've got 57 hit points.
Okay, he's got a little less than an IV.
Insane.
She assesses you, and then she kind of looks at herself, and she flicks open her own vial on her chest. And you watch as the nano, but they don't even go anywhere because they're kind of like across her chest. They just go and like to the part where she just got hurt. She's gonna heal for 7 points healing, and she just looks at Novik and she's like, I'll get you on the next one, okay?
Honestly, don't even worry about it.
Okay, she's back up to 22, so she's like, she's doing okay. Top of the round, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't have to. I got a nat 20 last time.
That's right. Alara passes. Raul fails. Rayla passes. Okay.
Novik got 22.
Okay.
Véres got a natural 1.
Okay. So here's what happens. Natural 1 and Raul failed. As Raul goes to step, and this flooring breaks off around him or breaks off at the edge of where he's stepping. Everything is still rumbling. A piece of plywood, Véres, that you're standing on crumbles. The hole gets a little bit bigger. You, Raul, and the pod fall through the floor.
Oh, okay. Can I grab Raul and try to break his fall?
No, because you rolled a natural one.
Damn.
Thanks so much for listening. We are grateful for the love and support.
If you're enjoying the show, please consider leaving us a 5-star review and tell your friends about us too. A like, subscribe, or share goes a long way for small creators like us.
If you want more Tales of 3, head over to our Patreon, where we have a ton of free bloopers and episode extras, as well as some paid tiers with even more perks.
Speaking of, we want to give a huge shout out to our Green Fiend Patreon supporters, Michael, Jen Bear, and Sang Luna.
Also, if you join the Red Rogues for $5 a month, you'll get access to RDCC, an after show where we deep dive into character motivations, player reactions, and give a glimpse at our creative process.
And with that, our story pauses here for today. Join us next time as we continue our adventures, and remember, it's never too late to start your own.
Bye!
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
No need to guess why I brought you all here. I think we know.
Why?
For chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, I hate to be a disappointment, but actually we're here for comment reads, which is almost as good.
You can't eat comments.
You can't?
Nope.
I feast upon the good feelings that comments, people leaving comments bring.
That's valid. Who wants to read this one? Because it's freaking hilarious. So we're taking it back to episode 9 for the Cult of Mourning. Who's gonna read it?
I'll read it. It's by Nilosos. Please correct us if we're mispronouncing this.
Yeah, tell us how to say your name correctly. Because last time I said Nilosos.
Nilosos says, She-Wolf by Shakira starts playing.
La, 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 la.
That's not it, Véres.
No? Well, that's Whenever, Wherever by Shakira.
Which is actually... Because if you don't remember, dear listeners, episode 9 was the first time that Ivy wild shaped into a bone wolf. And we all laughed really hard when we read this comment, so thank you.
Very genuinely. This is one of my favorite comments ever.
The person who puppets Véres. I was going to say the person who puppets Wayra.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of like that. I don't know the two anymore.
Véres and or Wayra said, I can't read that comment. What did you say?
Oh, I said I'm fucking dead, actually. Because it's hilarious.
Okay, next comment. We're fast forwarding 39, 39. I can't do math. Sakura Fire said, you can't play. We can't.
Who's listening to this? Who's listening to this, Alara, that we can't play
the
15
people,
seconds of the hit song She-Wolf by Shakira?
So the FCC won't let me be. Anyway.
Let me be me.
So Sakura Fire, episode 55, A Twisted Kind of Communion, said, I felt so bad when Alara's fantasy was ruined. I felt so bad when Alara's fantasy was ruined. For shame. And yeah, I really love that people were latching on to the fact that Alara saw a real doppelganger and someone was like, this is not what it's like in the books. And she was like, oh. And I was like, oh. And everyone was like, poor Alara. While we're fighting for our lives, I see all you monster effers out there. And I raise you something.
The next book.
Next book.
Recommended by
Lust of Ember. Spoiler.
A dragon fantasy.
Anyway, who wants to read the next one?
For episode 56, It Speaks, Jen Berry says, I fucking adore the Bone Wolf. Like, she's my favorite. I really hope we get so much more of her. I love you, Ivy, but the Bone Wolf is a different sass. I wouldn't know. So...
That's valid. I don't really love the Bone Wolf, I'm not gonna lie, personally. I got a bone to pick with the bone wolf.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get it?
Yes, I did.
I made a pun.
I heard.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
It's a bone wolf, and then the saying is I have a bone to pick with someone, and so actually I'm not actually sure what does it actually mean. Am I gonna pick her bone? Like, I take it back, I think. I need to have words with the bone wolf. Véres,
Anyway, thank you.
Why so glum?
Oh, I'm not glum. Just confused.
I have that effect on people.
Right. Anyway, thank you very much for leaving comments. Please leave more.
Nope, we have one more to read.
No, we don't. Where?
Yes, we do. The last one.
We already read that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
That was the
last
very
one?
first one we did.
That was, yeah.
No,
Thank
it
you.
wasn't.
It
Yeah.
was. I'm not gaslighting you. We already did that. Can't do anything around here without being questioned.
I forgot. Titania's tits. Can't catch a break around here.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, once again, for the third time, thank you very much for leaving comments.
Wait. Actually,
No,
but wait. Actually, for real, guess what? We're officially caught up on comment reads.
So you
So
know
send
what
us
to do,
more.
listeners.
Yeah, send
Spam.
us more.
Please, I want to be awakened at 3 a.m.
Finger blast us with comment reads.
No. No. No.
Bye.
No. I'm leaving.
I don't like that.
What'd you say?
Took the door away.
Took the door away. Took the cover away.
Yeah, no. He was going to be like, oh, sorry, wrong room. Shut the door.
Whoops, sorry. Wrong room.
My bad. So I think
Mubby.
what we'll do is we will pick up with this, because obviously we're not going to finish it in 30 minutes. And it'll give us time to figure out your sickle stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, static electricity. I felt it in my ear.
The upstairs. I'm going to murder everyone upstairs. The voices,
The voices.
The voices continue. The horrors persist, but so do I. Is this down in you? Sorry, one second. Let me get my accent.
Is this kind of nudist?
Shocked out of the accent. To grandmother's house we go.
To grandmother's house?
To grandmother's house we go.
Also, your grandma lives here.
Hello?
Your proverbial grandmother.
Yeah, no, Véres' grandmother lives here.
Right.
Okay.
Surprise.
Shocking. She's like long dead.
No, she's not. She's here.
Or is she? Right. And the one with a huge dong. No, I'm just kidding.
roll for peen.
I need to roll for peen.
Roll for
We
peen.
should change the name of our podcast to Roll for Peen.
We should. Rebrand thrice.
You do
Two.
something once as a joke.
2.
Oh.
So as you're crossing the bridge, you're walking, and on either side, these like huge tentacles come out.
What?
I'm just I just wanted to see if you were paying attention.
Fireball.
I'm just kidding.
Cthulhu raises from the depths. Ivy goes and helps. One sec. Let me say that. Like
Say that again.
You do
murder you.
Sorry. I'll murder you.
I'll murder you if you do.
It's so funny. Gonna touch every last one of them.
I'm gonna get my fingies on all of them.
Come murder me, creepy lady.
Come murder me.
She's like a secret level 16
I know.
barbarian.
He's
Lady.
He's like asking for death, actually, but
like for real. He's like, actually,
I'm not gonna sing. Thank you, though.
Damn.
She's out there like, come rest ye merry, gentle babe, let nothing you dismay.
Remember plants?
She goes, water your plants, water your plants. If you don't, they will kill you.
Water plants, water plants.
Water
Those plants.
You'll find out shortly.
I don't
Who goes-
remember what the initiative was.
That's because I don't think I told you guys, so you'll find out as we go.
You rolled our initiative for us?
No, we rolled it last time.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. I have it written down.
I think you rolled it for us.
Yeah. Don't start shit, okay? At the top of the round,